Hey guys, welcome to Social Media Buzz, where we keep you up to date with what's buzzing in the world of social media. The Blue Royal saga continues. So, who is Blue Royal? Okay, so Blue Royal is a young lady who she and her mom came on IG the other day and was pleading to everyone for help because they were saying that she was being stalked by a man in Barbados, allegedly, and that they don't think the JCF, the members of the JCF down there in Mandeville, was doing anything about it. And people, them went as far as even rub the police, them as what we would say in Jamaican terms. Them rub the police them to the floor. Them rub them to the floor, especially the superintendent. Yeah. So now, here we have the alleged stalker. He went live with Tripple X, and for those who don't know who Tripple X is a broadcaster, a MC, and IG influencer. And guys, this coverage is courtesy of him, so you can go and follow him on IG at triple_X. So Jake, the young man, the stalker, alleged stalker, went live with Tripple X last evening and tell his side of the story, allegedly. So let's get to it, and please do remember to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon. Thank you.
I beg you just comment on the live so I can add it for me, please. Just comment on the live so I can add it. I'm not going to give my personal belief, I'm not going to give my personal bias, I'm not going to say nothing at all, I'm not going to contribute. So I said some use what my right phone, you know. I use my rightful phone, you know. I'm saying for the live. Because I'm not going to put up none of the things that I have for people feel like say I went out searching for this information. See? I send the general ad request, you know. And we can do an interview. Now I'm going to add my 10 cents. Do it again. Yo, my brother. Yo. Yo, we not hear you, bro. Hold on there. Yo.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yo, take out the headphone. Take out the headphone out of the phone. Now, whenever you use a cover the speaker, can't hear you.
You hear me now? You can hear me?
Yo, what go on? Restart your phone. Restart your phone and add back the live. Zin, restart your phone and add back the live. Zin, just restart your phone and add back the live. I confirm say him already know. Can I talk to him? The man send me the whole of the conversation then between me and him and she. The man sent me the Western Union receipts that he sent to her mother because he couldn't send the receipt them to her because she was blocked from Western Union. So he had to send the receipts to her mother. So when her mother is saying that she had no contact with the gentleman and she only spoke to him 2 times, she forgot to speak about the times that he actually contacted her for her to pick up the money at Western Union because her name is spelled out on it. First of all, that man you never want to come on this. People, me have to tell you the truth right now. Me have to be honest right now. After the live that I did yesterday, after she retaliated to the analysis that I did after her previous live where I pointed out all the shortcomings of the conversation and that she was having, all the shortcomings of the information that she was trying to relay. She did a live and they basically, instead of giving evidence to refute the stuff that I was saying or giving evidence to prove that what they were saying was actually true, they chose to instead of proving themselves, they chose to bash me. You understand? They chose to bash me. They chose to just come down on me. And I have no problem. I have no problem whatsoever. I have no problem whatsoever with them bashing me. Because that is just the job that I have. I am a social media influencer. I am a social media commentator. I am a social commentator. You understand? That is what I do for a living. I am a MC, I'm a selector, and I'm a comedian. Anything I have to do with entertainment, that is what I do. A lot of people might have disparaging things to say about me, but there's one thing that nobody in this world can ever say about me, and is that I am a liar. Nobody in this world can look at me and say that I fabricate things or whatever like this. Whatever it is that I speak, whatever it is that I come on the internet and I divulge whatever information that I come and I choose to share with the people, I always do my research first. And I speak from an informed standpoint. You understand? Zin? No, somebody has said Triple don't get involved in the entanglement. I already involved still. You understand me I say? And you say because I'm already involved, I'm gonna put myself in the business because this is my profession. This is what I do. You understand me I say? This is what I do. I analyze things. And at the end of the day, everybody is not going to like me. You understand? Everybody is not going to like the things that I have to say. A lot of people are going to hear me saying things and they're going to choose to be disrespectful and they're going to choose to not believe anything that I have to say and they're going to choose to not want to hear anything that I have to say. I have always learned and I've always known that whenever it is that you're speaking the truth or whenever it is that you're speaking stuff that people do not want to hear, they are going to set and lash out against you. And the things that people who are small-minded are people who are feeling attacked by the truth, they always come back with very small-minded rebuttals like anger, violence, profanity, and ignorance. You understand? This is when people really and truly are affected or feel like there is some truth to what it is that is being said. Their emotions normally get the best of them. No. I am going to do my best to keep my composure. I am not going to use my normal comedic approach because I don't want anybody to misinterpret my approach or misinterpret my analysis of whatever it is going on. This interview as me bashing the young lady. I am not going to be critical of her. I was here today to give evidence to support the notions that what she was saying was incredulous, was wrong, or was a lie, or was fabricated. But I was advised by my baby mother, by my girlfriend, by Foxy Boo, to not put out the information that was sent to my phone. Again, I did not go in search of this information. All of this information was sent to me voluntarily. All of this information. Her family members contacted me. Her friends contacted me. People who work in the establishment that she worked in the Bahamas contacted me. I was sent videos. This is the first thing. Remember, previously I said that I was sent videos. I said people did DM me and I tell myself to watch this. The DM that people had DM'd me from previously. They had DM'd me the video that she had did when she had gone live. Zine, she had DM'd me the video when she had gone live for me to watch the live. You understand? And they were saying, oh my God, that girl, I need to share that story. So it was like 30 odd people had DM'd me and tell me to go and watch live. After watching the live that the people had DM'd me, I was torn. I didn't feel like this thing was credible. I just didn't see her as being truthful or honest. So I gave an analysis of what I interpreted. But because of who I am and the profession that I have, I did it in from a comedic stance. You understand? My comedic stance seemed to have drowned out the factual information that I was divulging. Zin, it seemed to have drowned out the factual information that I was divulging, and people misinterpreted the facts that I had been saying as me attacking the young lady. I guess it was my tone. I guess it was my demeanor. Now, this whole thing what we are going to do right now, we are going to interview the young man. We are going to interview the young man and give him a chance to speak his 10 cents. So, Jake, I just sent you a request for you to join this live. Please accept. Jake. Hello?
You know?
Bro, you have to talk up in the phone, okay? You got to talk up in the phone.
You can't hear me now?
No, I'm not hearing it properly, bro.
What about now? No?
Huh?
Shouting.
Jake, we not hear properly, bro. You have to connect to Wi-Fi or something. We not hear properly. People, me not hear. I don't know what going on with them internet over Barbados, you know. I don't know what going on with the internet over there. The man say, okay, I go in on Wi-Fi. All right, he might go take and go on some Wi-Fi if you go talk because at the Digicel I use over there. Digicel I use over there. So on a jump and talk about flu at Digicel I use about Barbados. Figure out, no? But anyways, he might go on some Wi-Fi right now and then him come check in back. Now, people, after I did the live yesterday, this young man, he contacted me, DM me, and he asked me to speak to me. This young man, after he basically, this young man was begging me and beseeching me to not to continue the back and forth with the young lady. This young man asked me to leave the whole situation alone. You understand? He asked me to leave the situation alone because he did not want me to go any further to defame her. This man was basically telling me that, okay, she did something wrong and him understand. He's going to leave it alone and just leave her alone. He might just ask me if I just leave she alone and just lower me. She just go on. He don't want to tear her down no more than how she get teared down already. So he was basically beseeching me and beckoning to me to leave the whole situation alone with this young lady. You understand? Zane, him ask me because him no want to tear, because him look for me and call me and tell me say him love her same way and him care about her and him don't want nothing to happen to her. No one nobody look for her in a bad way and people feel want to hurt her or people want to say nothing bad about her. You understand? Zane, that's how the young man contact me and ask me. He never know me from Adams. Him does somebody to share the live with him and him see the live and him just say beckon to me and ask me for just leave her alone. No. That action text that a text first. I spoke to him today for more than an hour on the phone, and he gave me every piece of information that he had. He also sent me text message. Zine, he also sent me text messages to verify the information that he was giving to me. He cleared up the timeline about when they met. He cleared up the timeline about when he started to give her money, and he spoke of his reluctance to give her money, and he spoke about the deception of the things that she did to get money from her. He told me about what caused the falling out, and he sent me text to verify what caused the falling out of the whole issue. You understand? Zine, so I'm waiting on the young man to call back again. As soon as he get on some Wi-Fi, him have a call. Zine, so him gone to go look some Wi-Fi. Me I beg on a please. And people, me I beg on a please. The people on the panel life, I understand say you have the right to do anything you want to do. But this young man, he was very reluctant to come on the live. I convinced him to come on the live to say his piece because he didn't want that I tell him that. The JCF to listen to this live. I would love the JCF to also listen to this live, please. And if anybody from the JCF would like to reach out to me, I'm willing to give you the contact information for this young man because he would really and truly like to clear his name, and he would also like to send the information. Zane, he would like to also send the information to disprove all of the things that she's saying about how he was threatening her and he was stalking her. The gentleman did state that he had called her numerous amount of times. The reason why he had to call her numerous amount of times is because she had blocked him off WhatsApp and she had blocked him off IG. Yes, he made a fake profile to contact her, but he was contacting her to find out about monies that she had for him. This was the reason why he was contacting her for the monies in which she had for him. Zane, turn off the comments. Me have a third way. So when the man forward, me have to turn off the comments, you know. Because some don't really and truly understand on yourself and don't know how to just relax on yourself and just be genuine. Now wait for him for forward back. Alright, see him forward back you know, people. Alright, waiting on him to accept. Request. What this man? Yeah, I'm Jenna. Sign this. Forward, Jake. Come in, man. You don't need to turn on a light night, my brother. You don't need nobody to see your face. Anybody over here who want to see face, you feel like you have to see face. Go on phone come say, oh, the man ugly or the man this or the man that. Oh, babes, oh, me no need to say alleged, you know, because people are saying, but oh, if them was the young lady, they would assume me and all this hospital and comfort. Now, we need to understand. Say, what is defamation? Yeah. Jay, come man, send back a request, bro. I don't know what I go on with this something dog. Yeah, Jake, hurry up and add the live. Just I watch enough of uno. I chat about enough to do it. But to not all. Huh? I still. Yo, I don't know what I go on with Jake for. Like, I gotta say this stuff for go on, you know, straight to God, you know. Like, I gotta say this stuff for go on. No, man, people. No, I want the people them, we don't agree with me. I only want to say the people them agree with me, I can go on, you know. And the people them we do not agree, would I like to hear, the man's side. Jake, me I wait for you for admin, I don't know what I go on, bro. Zane, restart your phone, brother. Restart your phone or use a next phone or something and call me. I don't know what I go on right now, connect. I send the request and it now connect, bro. I beg you, please just restart your phone or use a next phone and make me set some boom. Zane and get your number. The problem with this now is at the good phone, I have him number pan. The good phone I have him on WhatsApp with. So I can't even call him pan the banger yet. It's a banger this. I make a banger them have right. It's alright, that's enough. So I can't call him pan the banger. But anyways, we are gonna talk about that something because people are saying people to sue people. Babes, loud them make them talk, no man, babes. Nobody make it bunny, man. I want you. Loud them make them talk. So defamation of character is the oral or written communication of false statement about another that unjustly harm their reputation and usually constitutes of a sort of crime in several countries, including, yeah, you understand me I say? So for me to be sued for defamation of character, it means that I would have made false statements. No, I have made no false statements. I have basically analyzed the information that was put there by them. You understand? So Jake phone now work. So me gonna start with Jake. Because since that's Jake phone, I'm gonna try one more time. No. Jake phone now work. I could just try one more time to start. So basically, the young lady in question, we were all wrong when we thought that, when we said that, oh, she met the young man in Jamaica. She did not meet the young man in Jamaica. She didn't meet the young man in Jamaica. The young man met her in Barbados while she was in Barbados. Now, she claimed that she went on vacation to Barbados. She claimed that she went on vacation in Barbados. Zane, them claim that she went on vacation with her cousin to Barbados. You understand? Me can't make the man talk because the life now at the man. Somebody just give a little run up synopsis of everything. He met her in Barbados when she went on this so-called vacation. But the vacation that she was having, all right, she come back again. Father God, do make this connect. Do make this connect. Do make this connect. Please and thank you, God. Jano star, this not connected. Dana, my life good enough, film internet over there in Barbados. straight today. You know, the Barbados internet are going good. The things that we have problem with Flow and Digicel, and them have problem over there with Digicel. So the internet over there now going good. Because even now the text message where the man has said, where man has sent to her, when send come give me, in the text message with him and her, him all said to her, say, yo, she had tell him, say, call him. Him and say, him not a credit on him phone. So she said, but use WhatsApp. Him said, we can't use the WhatsApp because the WhatsApp has issues. The internet is moving slow. It's frig up. So the internet not working good over Barbados. Life of a king, you got Barbados, so you know the internet over there work. You understand? People travel that country, know say them not really have good internet over there. It's not my life. My life are going good. A theme thing of the problem. You understand? The phone I could have called him straight from, at this phone I do the live from, so I can't call him. So I just have to get a rundown of where myself. See? So anyways, it is alleged, and I'm saying alleged. I'm not nobody to come and say, oh, them have assumed me. It is alleged that the young man says that he met her when she was at work. He met her at work in Barbados. He met her allegedly while she was at work in Barbados. See? Now, where was she working when she was in Barbados is the question. Where was she working when she was in Barbados? The internet over there is not supporting live. It not support live. It only support posting. I know sometimes when Flow internet get itself problem or digital get itself problem, they only can text or only can WhatsApp. You understand? Zane, but it not connecting to the live. It can't go live. It can only scroll internet on Instagram. It can't go live. You understand? So she was working in Barbados. Now, for those people who know what several young ladies leave Jamaica and go to Barbados to go and do, it was alleged by the young man that he met her in a strip club in Barbados. It was alleged that he met her in a strip club in Barbados. You understand? That is what it was alleged that he met her at. You understand? When he met her at the strip club, he looked at her and he went and he had a conversation with her. I am assuming that he probably have some eyes and probably saying like, you're too beautiful to be doing something like this. And he was baffled by her beauty and stuff and asking, wondering why a beautiful young lady like her was doing a job like that. Then the whole superhero persona took over where he felt that he was supposed to become Captain Save a Go-Go. So he decided to get himself entangled with a young lady and try to bring her out of this lifestyle that she was living. Allegedly. Allegedly. After all of this, she was there with him. They went on a few dates. He basically said that he fell for this young lady. He told her that he wanted her to stay in Barbados. She says no, that she wanted to go back to Jamaica. He looked at her point blank from he was in Barbados and said that he was taking care of her while she was in Barbados. He said to her point blank, he's not the type of person to mine a woman to send money from his country to another country to mine a woman. He told her that straight. So if she wants him, she must stay, she must go back and whatever. She said fine, and she went back to Jamaica. After going back to Jamaica, allegedly, she was out here and she decided that, okay, she was in Jamaica, nothing was going on. She wanted to start a business. He said to her, she don't need to start a business in Jamaica. He said to her, based on the information that he knows, Jamaica is not really a good place to do business. And if she really wanted to start a business or to work, he would take her up to Barbados and he would get her employment there and he would take care of all of her bills and she could just work to sustain herself or to save or whatever it is that she wanted to do. You understand? while she was in Barbados. She got up and said no adamantly that she did not want that lifestyle. Let me see if I can connect with Jake again. All right, trying again to connect with Jake, people. Let me wait. All right, Jake.
Oh, it's on now.
We're sounding good, my bro. We're sounding
Yeah.
excellent, my brother. Guys, can
Yeah.
you hear Jake? People, can you hear Jake?
You can hear me?
Me and hear you know.
Yeah?
Hold on there, man. Hold on there. People, can you hear Jake?
It's a yeah. That's a yeah.
They must say, all right. They must say, yes, them can hear. All right, Jake.
All right. So
You
before
can start over. We have to start over this whole information now. I'm going to
Before
ask you
you-
the questions, and I'm going to
Mhm.
ask you to answer, and I'm going to ask you to speak the truth as much as you possibly can. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you not to take everything that Jake says as gospel. Remember, this is Jake's side of the story. There is nothing, all of this. Hold on, I'm going to block somebody off my phone. 1 second. I'm going to block somebody off my phone. Hold on there 1 second. John won't start. I can't even get for block the little junker to blow. Yo, how foot I will get for block the people? Or you block the people when them dip on your life? How do you block somebody when it's somebody dip on your life? People want to block the boy when him king mix up. You know, want to block him. You know. God don't want to block him. But you can't know how to block somebody and dip on your life. John won't start. Anyways, Jake, back to you now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn off the comments right now. I not even know how to do that. How to do that? Turn off commenting. All right, comments turn off. Jake, your time now, bro.
All right. First
Yeah.
thing I want to say, right?
Hold on it, Jake. People, they're gonna share the life, please. Enough people hear about that story. I would like for people to share the life so everybody can hear Jake's side of the story. As I said before, this is not verbatim. This is not the things that Jake is going to say right now. You don't have to take it as gospel. You understand? This is alleged. This is Jake's side. Same like how the young lady's side is alleged. This is Jake's side. It is alleged. Jake, my brother.
Yeah. First thing I can say is I can try to be as honest and truthful without giving anybody any personal information about the girl, because it ain't a hate. I ain't want nobody go back telling the girl that she'd lie and this and that. Yeah, she do she thing, but at the end of the day, we all gotta move on from it. So I just here to tell one of my piece and done with that.
So
Right.
hold on, Jake. So after everything that was said about you, after how she discredited you, and after how she's painted you to be a monster, why is it that you chose to just hold everything in?
Because I know who she is, and I know that the person pushing that narrative is the one in the background, the one over her shoulder.
So basically, you're saying that she's not the one that wants to say these things. You're saying that it's her mother who wants to say these things?
I'm saying that from the year and a half that I've known her, she gets upset and she can argue, but she was not. She when she is confronted with a problem, she goes into a shell. She's not the sort of person that will come to social media and blast people like that. The person over her shoulder, however, if you ever have a conversation with her, you would see it immediately. All right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm not vexed with her at all. She do what she do.
Mm-hmm.
And it pass. Just
All
come
right,
and tell people my side.
All right. So let us go into the interview and let us map the relationship that you had with this young lady.
Yeah.
How did you meet the young lady?
Mm-hmm. You wasn't far off. I met her, as you said, in a strip club. And I don't want to give all details about what was going on, but we started talking. We went on a couple of dates. We played, even in that, her favorite place. She knows where that place is. Some place that we went where she told me that she fell in love with me.
Okay,
So,
the place that you took her, the place that you took her to, that you introduced to her, that was the place that she stated to you that she fell in love with you, correct?
yes.
All right.
So we did talking, we thing. You know, people say relationship it was hot and sweaty, as people would say. And
Mm-hmm.
we were sitting down on my couch one afternoon, and she said to me, when she goes back to Jamaica, because I asked her what she gonna do, was her plan when she goes back home. Because as I tell you, from day one when I met this girl, it was all about helping her succeed in life and get forward.
Mm-hmm.
So from the time, so we were sitting down, just having a conversation, just getting to know each other more. And I said to her, "What's your plan when you go back home?" And she said to me, "Well, she wants to start a business." So we talked about the
Okay.
business and stuff. And I said to her, "I am not sending you money. That is not who I am. That is not. I have been advised against it from so many people in my life not to send people money. So I'm not doing it."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Okay." So fast forward to when she goes back to Jamaica. Now we were still talking every day for like a month. And then one day she says to me, "Am I gonna help her with the business?" I tell her, "Listen, I already told you I don't want to do that. I don't be sending money. I'm not that type of guy.
Okay.
If you want to come back to Barbados and spend more time with me, you could work in the club. Instead, if you want to go out to the club, you could go back in club. You could live by me rent free. I pay the rent already. Rent ain't that much. I pay my rent. I pay my bills already. You live there, you just gotta buy your own food and what's not. You could save the money so eventually you could start the business on your own." She said she don't want to go out to the club. I said to her, "Well, if coming back is not the option, then you gotta find another man because that's not who I am." She said she doesn't want to be with another man. She wants to be with me. You following?
Yeah, I understand.
Right. So it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of me saying no, I'm not sending. I still ain't sending money. A lot of her begging me to send the money. I got all those stats still in my phone. She
Mm-hmm.
begged me for the money until eventually I bite the bullet and I was gonna send her the money. But another, and then one of the reasons we started arguing then was because when I went to send her the money now, she says to me, "Oh, I have to send it to her mother." And I'm like, "What? Why you gotta send it to your mother?" And the mother don't have the same last name, right? So I was like, this sound like a scam, you know. Why you gotta send the money to your mother? She was like, well, her account blocked.
Oh,
So
her
then
Western Union was blocked.
yeah, her Western
The
Union
girl.
blocked. Yeah.
Allegedly the blue person.
Blue
Her,
Royal, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
her
They
account
blocked
was blocked. Western Union. Yeah,
yeah, they
allegedly.
blocked her doing dealings in the past with other people,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
right? So so I end up sending the money to the mother for the business.
Mm-hmm.
She took
So hold
half of
on,
the
hold on,
money.
hold on, hold on. Make us sit down and recap what you said. You're saying that the young lady,
Yeah.
um,
This is April last year, by the way.
April last year, this. So
Yeah.
you met her last year. When you met her,
March.
you met her March, and she went back
Yeah.
to Jamaica in April,
Yeah.
and she was back and forth telling that you want to start a business, and you were reluctant to send her the money for
Yeah.
her to start the business, and she basically convinced you to send the money when after you
Yeah.
gave in. So after you gave in, she said to you that she can't you can't send the money to her because her account is blocked
Yeah.
from Western Union. So you would have
Mhm.
to send the money to her mother.
Yep.
But you were reluctant to send the money to her mother because
Because
her mother had a different name, so you thought it was a scam.
yes.
Okay. And the money that you were sending was for her to start a business, correct?
Yes. And I also have in my messages her saying to me, even if we broke up, she would pay me back the money. I have that in my messages.
Okay. Okay. So what kind of business was it that she was going to start?
Man, all this is real personal. I don't want to really out all the girl information.
No, but you have to remember this, sir. You see, if you don't speak any
Hmm.
specificities, people are going to feel that it's a lie because remember that she came and spoke of business that she had and all of them something. And if you don't speak the specificities, people are
Okay.
going to feel that you're fabricating stuff. I'm not telling you to
Okay.
speak out our
It
personal
was
information or stuff, but that the type of business that she was starting, those things are public knowledge and public domain. So those things are things that you can actually divulge.
okay.
Anyways,
It was she wanted to do a clothes store.
clothing store.
Yeah. So I sent her a set of money because she said to me, and this is the next thing too. She said to me, the initial sum of money is all that she needs to get started. Because I said to her, give me a breakdown of everything that you need. Give me a budget to see how much it can cost total. And she was like, she too tired right now. She gotta do it another time. But the next day, because I didn't want to argue, I was just like, okay, how much you need to start it? And she said, okay, that's how much she needs, so that's how much she got. Right?
Okay, so you gave her the amount of money that she needed to start the
That she,
clothing
yeah,
business.
yeah,
Like you said, because she basically went and she must have had gotten estimates or whatever and known how much it would have cost to start the business.
yeah.
And so we do the amount and
She
you
told me
gave her the amount.
she went to business school, so she know what she's doing. That's what she tell me.
Oh,
Yeah.
she went to business school.
She never see, yeah, that's what she told me.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so
So she took the money and she used half of the money to pay for the place, and another half, more than half of the more than the other half to pay for furniture, have furniture made. All right.
hmm
And then she used a little bit of it to pay for bills, but she didn't tell me that originally. So I thought all the money went into the business.
Okay, so you thought that the money that you gave her was to go into the business. So she used
I
some of
thought,
the money to pay the rent for the place
like,
that she was
pay
renting.
what? Exactly.
She paid the other rest, pay some of the money to make furniture and you know the things that we need for open a clothes store.
Yeah.
And then she told her that the money had run out because she had used some of the money to pay some bills that she had incurred otherwise from the clothes store, correct?
Yes. But I
Mm.
didn't know that initially. Then
Okay.
she came back a couple of weeks later. She came back and she said to me she need another sum of money for stock. And I was like, I thought you had everything you needed already. Like you tell me you want this money to start it. So I didn't know that you would continue to ask me for more money. She says to me,
So
yeah, you think
hold on, 1 second. So she
mhm,
rent to a store, furnish, she rent a space to make a
mhm,
clothes store,
yeah,
and she furnish the clothes store and put up drape and what and sitting and to make a clothes store, and she not
yeah.
have no clothes to put in
No,
a clothes store to sell.
no, no. She was working backwards.
Anyways,
Said to her, I was initially again, I was against it. Don't want to send this money. But I had already invested in this store. So I was like, okay, I can give you it. And she also used to sell clothes online, right? So I said, okay, well, I can give you the money for the stock. You sell the clothes, however you get them sell, and put that money back into the business,
mm-hmm,
right? So then now, so I sent her that money. She bought the stock. I don't know
mm-hmm.
what happened. I don't know what happened to the stock up to this day. Then like 2 weeks later again, now she comes to me and she says,
Hold on. So you say you send her the money to stop the store. So
yeah,
after you send her the money to stop the store, did you see a store formulate?
no. But
Did
that's what
you
I'm gonna tell
see
you
her
now.
doing the business? Did you see, saw anything, any evidence to support that she had a business or
No,
anything?
she showed me. I asked her for receipts. I have receipts that she paid to rent the place. Yes,
Oh,
she sent me
okay,
those receipts. Right, but
okay.
so I asked for the receipt for the furniture as well, and but she never got that receipt to me. So the
Mm-hmm.
only receipt I had was for the rent for the place.
Okay.
Then another after I sent this money for the stock, another 2 weeks or so later, she said to me she wants mannequins. Right. So she asked for the same amount of money that the stock was for, and I said no, I'm not sending you that. I'm not sending you that. But so she get and she argue with me and said that how she can start the store, she don't do this and she don't do that. I said, send me the picture of the mannequins, the message the person said to you, like how much it can cost, everything. And we end up, I think it was we end up getting four like halves or something. I got the pictures on my phone. So we end up getting
Mm-hmm.
four mannequins total. And then
Mm-hmm.
after that, no, I will go look through my message to see exactly what happened, but the store, she would want money for bills next. And I said to her, well, if the store ain't start yet, go back to the people that you rent the store from and tell them you ain't ready to start it yet and get back the original money you was renting it for. She said she don't want to do that. That's embarrassing. I was like, but if you're ready to start the store, you're making the money off your store, you're paying rent on something you're not making money on. It's better you save that money and you could even use that money for your bills. She was like, no, she ain't doing that. But like a month later, she keep asking me for this money to, so this is at the end of, this is in April, May, this is beginning of June now. She start asking me for money for bills. And I said to her, what happened to the money that you were supposed to go back and get from the people? She said she went back to them, but the people say it's too late.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So basically you're saying that you're alleging that the young lady, she rented the store, furnished the store, got stock for the store, got mannequins for the store, but the store was not operational. And she wanted you to send more money to pay more rent and more bills for the store that is not operational.
No, she never asked. She never asked for more money for the store. She was asking for money for bills.
Oh, for her personal bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I done send you so much money already. Go back and ask for the money that for the store that ain't making no money. So when she did that, the people said it was too late. She was renting for too long already.
All right. So we see the type of relation. This was the last year. Last year. That I could fast forward all the way to this year. Because you and I broke up for a period of time and you got back together. Let's fast forward to this year. With everything that's going on right now. With the whole issue of you and her, you stalking her and you allegedly threatening her life and getting a hitman to come to attack her and all that stuff. What happened with that?
Okay, well, I took some the texts that started the argument, and I can probably post them later on tonight or something. But basically, I know after getting to know her for over a year now, I know when she is gonna come and ask me for money. I know how she does it. She always calls me the night before. We have a good conversation. Then the next day, she's like, "Can I call you? Can I call you?" Because she's like, she don't like to text. Anything she can ask me money, she don't text. She gotta be calling me. She gotta call. So she was telling me about this 7. Oh yeah. Well,
hold on 1 second before you go this up. You said basically that you know her pattern. Because you and her have been speaking for so long and you know her behavior, you end up knowing her pattern that whenever it is that she wants to ask you for some money, what she normally does, like if she want money from you Friday, she call you Thursday and she talk to you, have a good conversation and sweet you up and nice you up and get all of the sweet things and make you feel nice, right? And then Friday now she call you, she texts you and say you have to call her because she have an emergency or whatever. When after you call her now, then is when she divulges that she actually needs some money. Because according to you, you're saying that she doesn't normally text you that she want money. She always does it over a call, a phone call, WhatsApp call, or a straight call.
This year, yes. Last year she would text, but this year she realized that okay, that stuff can be, because I told her, well, I have all the information on my phone of you saying to me you're gonna pay me back. So now, So now
because you and her had an agreement that the monies that you gave her for the store
was to be paid back.
She would have paid it back. Now she decided that she learned and she matriculate her tactics to stop calling you, to stop texting you and actually calling you because you cannot save the audio from the call that states that, okay, she was asking for money. All right, allegedly. Back to what you're saying.
Yeah, so this was July 29th now. No, before July 29th, she was telling me about this sum of money that she needed. But a couple of months ago, we sit down and we talked about all of her bills and everything, all the debt she had and all the loans she had. And we basically break them down into what she could pay off immediately and what she had to put down for later. And at no point in time did she tell me about this last set of money. All right? So a couple of weeks ago now, she started telling me about she need this amount of money. You know, I say how much it is. She need this amount of money. And I didn't want to argue with her at all. I didn't want to have a falling out about it. So I would just ignore it, not address it or anything. So on July...
Hold on 1 second. Because you miss out part of the information that you told me. Because we are talking about alleged now. So basically, for the people, remember those sets are running because I see your accent kind of tick a lot of people not probably not understand exactly what you're saying. So you
Okay.
told me that she was renting a motor vehicle. And the
Yeah,
rental for the motor vehicle was almost costing 100,000. No, sorry, $1,000
yeah,
per
per
month.
month.
So she had this motor vehicle for what period of time you said? For $1,000 per month. How long is it?
She had it from January before we started back talking. We started back talking in February. She had it. She was renting it from January, and
Until when?
until I will have to check the messages immediately when I told her to give it back. But it was like it was after it was definitely after April, May. It had to be in May when I told her to give it back.
Let us
Because,
say until April. Let us just say April.
yeah,
Just
April.
for argument's sake. So
Because
she had
at one point
January,
she was
January, February, March, April. So she had the vehicle renting for basically the minimum of 4 months. And she was paying $1,000 a month for renting this motor vehicle. And she had accumulated some debts.
let me do the exact calculation and tell you how much it was. Because calculator 55 by 2 by 15. Yeah. She was paying 55. I should say all this. She was saying she was paying 55 US every 2 days. Huh?
Blue Ivy's alleged stalker, the alleged person who is threatening her life, the alleged person who is seeking a hitman to kill her, allegedly, obviously. He chose not to show his face because he doesn't want to be spread all over social media like this. Understand? So we have already confirmed that it was actually him from previous conversations. You understand? So I am going to turn on by the comment section just for a little bit so you can say what it is that you have to say. Zane, let me take off the caption here. Yeah. So I've turned back the comment section on. People, you have all seen and heard the story. Zane, you have all seen and heard some of the story. We're still not reaching the reason why the argument started. I'm just hear the first part. You understand? So I am not saying, and I'm asking you people not to just jump and believe everything that this gentleman is saying. You understand? Stand? Zane? I am asking you not to just jump and believe everything that is this man saying. Remember that this is all allegations from his side. So we heard her side. I think it was only fair for us to hear his side. You understand? Zane? So we are going to speak about the stalking now, and we're also going to speak about the allegations of murder or threatening her life and stuff like that. Ready?
Yeah.
Jake?
Yo, yeah.
Jake?
Yo, it's still here. Hear me?
Yo, brother.
Yeah.
Man, still a calculator bombard.
I hear you. Hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the blowout. I wait for Jake to come back. Waiting on Jake. Jake is doing the calculation right now. He has come out of the chat and gone into his WhatsApp to check the calculations. People, everything what the man tell me right now, every single thing what the man tell you right now, I have gotten WhatsApp message. WhatsApp messages to confirm what you're hearing. You understand me I say?
You hear me?
Hold on there one second. Jake.
Yo. Hello.
Let me turn off by the comment section. 1 second. Jake, my boss.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, this man gone, man.
I'm still here.
Hold on, the people wait for Jake to come back. Turn on by the comment section. Jake. You. Yo, brother. Nah, hear you know. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right, the man come out of the chat and forget about the sound again. You know, the man come out of the chat and forget about the sound. People, hold on them. Turn on by the comment section. I got take out Jake out of the chat. Zane. Him answer me. Me can't
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
him. Hold on,
You
me
hear
sit
me?
and do something there 1 second. I see me.
You hear me? Yeah, you can hear me now?
Oh, I hear you now. Yeah, man, I'm my phone. I'm my phone.
Good. Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry about that. Yes, sorry about that, my brother. I hear you now. People not hear him. All
Yeah,
right,
you can hear me.
all right, you know, Jake. So as you
Yeah.
said,
So maybe you want to start skip straight to the end of the thing?
no man, the calculation for the car. What you say about the car now?
All right, man. I can let people do their own calculations because I don't, man. Got me
All right.
talking too
If you
much.
have, if you have a break again, hold on.
Huh?
Now turn on about the comment section again. All right, ready again. So forget about the calculation. I could talk about. All right, basically, I could just give a brief preview because if you have to cut off again, I don't want to cut off and then the live go done. Because I don't want the live there too long. Because I have working at night.
All
So
right.
all right, now quick and fast. You said that she had a rental car plus she had other expenses and you were trying to help her with the expenses and she told you X amount about the expenses and then something and after the expenses were cleared off, now out of the blue, she started to speak to you about a new expense. Continue from there.
Yes. A new debt that she owe.
Yeah.
So to avoid any arguments or any conversations about it, anytime she brought it up, I would just be like, I would just change the topic or say something else. I completely ignore it because I told her in June after I helped her with a bill, I said, that's it. I'm done. I'm not sending you any more money. I told her that in June.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole of July, she was telling me about this last bill, this other bill that she owed, and I was just ignoring it because I already told her I'm not sending any more.
So this was the
So
last, this are the last set of text message them when you send me, right?
yeah,
All right,
this
one.
is the morning. This is the morning that she called on July 29th. She was calling, and all you could see is the missed calls on WhatsApp, but she was calling me on regular phone too.
Yeah, because I see multiple missed calls on WhatsApp. She are calling your phone and she
Right.
picks you and
But
I
she
take
was,
the
and
call and call me, no
so
call.
she was calling me on regular call as well, and I was doing something, so I wasn't, and I knew she was calling me about money, so I wasn't like eager to answer. So I
Mm-hmm.
said to her, whatever it is, and I wish I can post the text so people could see. I said, whatever it is, just text me when I get a chance I can come back. She said it's important. I said, how important is it? Life threatening? She said, no. I said, is your mom okay? She said, yes, the mom is good. So I was like, well, just text me what it is. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
no, she has to call me. I said, yo, I'm doing something for a friend right now. Just send me a voice note. She said she ain't sending me a voice note either. So she was like, she keep calling me. She keep texting me. She said, it can take 5 seconds. I said, okay, I can give you 5 seconds because I'm doing something and I know what you want. So I gave her the 5 seconds. And
Mm-hmm.
there's the part that there's the reason I don't want to talk because I don't want people to know all this business with the girl because she already bring herself out into the public. So anything I say, people are gonna know straight up, okay, that's the girl that this was happening to because she put herself out there. You understand? That's why I don't want to tell her this part.
Hold on, brother. You see, that's something I know. Me, I got to go straight. You are one better man than me. You are one better man than me. Me, I tell you straight. Me a drunk, me a dirty boy. Me careless. Understand? As you know, say me a mama lashy. Because if a woman fling me under the bus up and a paint an image of me as a murderer, as a psychopath, as somebody who is obsessive, as somebody who is a madman, basically, I would not be the one looking to save her reputation after she has basically tarnished my entire reputation. I would not be the person to do that. So I am telling you straight up, you are a better person than me, based on what you're telling me, based on the allegations that you're making right now. No, I'm not. I don't know if you're pandering or you're trying, or you're being fake, or you're just trying to create a facade of somebody who is nice. But the people on the live, they can judge for themselves. I don't know. I'm not going to lead anybody's judgment. But you are saying that you choose right now to not to speak of what the money was for. You understand? But I'm asking you right now, as me say, people are going to nitpick. People are going to pick and say this is that. And the same way that I was telling her that she needs evidence to put up to say this and that, and the same thing, the same reason, same way I'm going to say to you, you have to have fact-based argument and you have to have evidence-based argument that people can pick from and look and compare to say, right?
So you're saying that if I have holes in my story, then it will not add up?
Yeah, if you have holes in your story, it not going to add up. So if you have a left-out piece and go say, oh, me now say this because of that, I said that. Me now tell us if you say every single thing, you know. But you have to say the monies that she was, how much money first of all she was asking for?
700 US.
700 US. Because I never 700 US upon the receipt we sent with our mother. It was like 1500 Bajan, 1500
Jamaican, yeah.
I want exchange Bajan to US.
Huh?
How many Bajan money make? US $1.
1 US is 2 Bajan.
I saw Bajan money big.
Yeah, yeah. So we stay.
Boom! I saw Bajan money big for you.
Yeah.
1 to 2.
Yeah.
We need to go over there. Anyways, hold on. Because the receipt that you sent me, you sent 1500 Bajan money.
Yeah.
To her mother, Jamaica, so that work out to 700 and much US dollars.
Yeah, because you got to pay Western Union for the transfer as well. Right. So that's why it comes to 1500. Understand?
So after you send that money to her, this is in July, right?
This is July 29th, the end of July.
29th, yeah. And you send the money to her, and let us clarify, you sent the money to her mother.
Yeah.
All right, allegedly. Yeah.
So we had that day we had an argument of I called her, I gave her the 5 seconds, and she told me what was going on. It was according to her, she had the same people that she was bashing on the thing, which I think was really bad. She was to present herself to them for owing this money.
Okay.
Right?
All right. You know one time. Let me talk. You know one time. People, she owes some money to some, well, allegedly, because we don't know if I personally don't know if she did owe anybody, but she tell you also she owes somebody 700 US and she need the money to give them because the person says that she has to carry the money, come give them before the 30th or what, the 31st or the 30th, they say.
The end of July.
The end of July. So on the 29th of July, she called the man in a heat and temper and say, the man, she have to carry the 700 US to get the person, or the person she's going to get locked up by the courts because she have failure to pay the money. She will get locked up. So she have to call him for that. Zane, she may say, okay, I don't want to talk about our business. I don't know why. But anyways, she will get locked up. And if she not carrying the money, she's going to get locked up. So she have to carry the money and she will get locked up at prison. What was it that you said to her after she told you that?
So I said to her, well, you're not going to get locked up. You're going to get a court date. And when you go to court, the court is going to tell you you have such amount of time to pay back the money or you will get locked up. So I said, when that happens...
Hold on. This man, they are Barbados. I see him exactly. You know, if I saw Barbados court, but I said go to Jamaica. I have served summons to people who owe me money on several occasions. This is how it goes. When they serve a summons to a person, it's summons for you serve. When the person get an appearance date, that is not the day that them get locked up. They should go to court. After they go to court, after they get the summons, them have to go to court. When them go to court, the judge will hear out the claim. After the judge hear out the claim, the judge are going to say, okay, and see who is at fault, whether they really are truly owe the person or not. And then after the judge see if it owe the person, the judge is going to try to work out a payment plan for you to pay back the person. If you are reluctant to pay the person, the judge still not going to lock you up the same day. The judge are going to order you to pay X amount of money by X time. The judge might not order you to pay the full amount. The judge might work with a payment plan to say, all right, pay $50 every week until the money done by X amount of time. People, the life you got done, Jake, may I make you call in back. Life I got done.
All right.